So what is redistricting? You know that we have a representative government, right? And we want to make sure that each citizen has an equal voice to everybody else. So in Pittsburgh we have 9 members of council, and we want to guarantee that each of those 9 members has approximately or about the same amount of population that they're serving. So in the beginning of 2012, a group of people, an advisory committee, came together. The committee was appointed by the council, and we tasked them or charged them with coming up with a plan for redistricting all of the council districts and therefore the whole city. And they gathered some data, a lot of data actually. They gathered census data, they gathered data on legal questions. They did a lot of different things. They had a couple of public hearings, both here in the city council chambers and out in the community. So there are a lot of really important and difficult questions to consider, and the committee did a really good job over the last 12 months at looking at those questions. They put together a plan. Again, there were public hearings before and during that process. And they eventually delivered the plan to City Council in the fall of this year. And Council have basically, we call it read file. We read and filed their report, and we accepted it. And then we had to create legislation based upon their plan. That legislation was introduced in Council earlier in the fall time after we received the report. There was a lot of discussion about that, and council members had lots of difficult questions then to look at, and we had to sort of kind of do again the work that the reapportionment committee did. And I know that I spent a lot of time talking with council members about making sure that we had sufficient African American population and representation in districts and across the council in general. We spent a lot of time looking at what would it mean to cut a neighborhood in half, and this is difficult, one of the most difficult parts of the reapportionment plan. So we spent a lot of time talking and tussling with and struggling with together those questions. And we ultimately voted on a reapportionment plan for the Pittsburgh City. The plan that Pittsburgh City Council voted will bring some changes to District 7, the district I serve and the district that many of you live in. Some of those changes are exciting. We will, for example, be representing not a portion of Bloomfield, but all of Bloomfield. We will add in the rest of the Strip District into the district as a whole. Some of the changes are more difficult, to be honest. Half of Stanton Heights, approximately, will be now in the Council District number 9, served by Councilman Ricky Burgess. We will also lose portions of, District 7 will lose portions of East Liberty, Garfield, and the Upper Hill District and North Oakland area. Those areas will go some to Councilman Burgess and some to Councilman LaValle. If you look at the reapportionment plan, District 7 really has some interesting new features as well as new boundaries. District 7 now really will encompass the entire Allegheny River along the city of Pittsburgh. It goes all the way to the Convention Center, all the way up to the Highland Park Bridge. And the work that we've done over the last 4 years in the Allegheny River Vision Plan and the Green Boulevard Plan now really will be folded into one council district. So that will make things a little easier and a little bit more exciting. So in addition to encompassing the entire Allegheny River boundary, the district also has other important connections or unifying themes. There are in a number of places of the district important runs and important valleys where we have an opportunity to do work on stormwater mitigation and stormwater management. We have a number of bustling and exciting, many growing neighborhood business districts, and we have a lot of revitalization in the residential section of the district. So you can begin to see sort of unifying themes for service already in the reapportioned district, and a lot of work to do ahead. Feel free to reach out to us at any time. You can come to a council to go, or you can give us a call, send us an email, or just see us at a community meeting in your neighborhood. We look forward to serving you in the coming year and over the course of the next 4 years.